Saturday chats. I will read all the chats soon. What's up, Castronaut? Yeah, if you haven't seen Humans on Cam before, I am Sam. My wife Amanda will be joining us shortly. She just woke up. We foster kittens. We've been fostering for about 3 years. Our current litter are the Shelbys. Arthur, Polly, I think that's Ada. Nope, that's Tommy and Ada are the 2 white ones. Yeah, as I was saying before the chat, we do multicasts on about a dozen different platforms. So if I reply to chat you're not seeing, that's why. And if I miss yours, I apologize. The best chat rooms to hit us on are the biggest ones. So Twitch, Mixer, YouTube, Periscope, things like that, DLive. Yeah, we do these chats, thanks Castronaut, 4 times a week. Saturday mornings at 10 a.m. question mark. Mondays at noon, and Tuesday and Thursday evenings around 9:30 Pacific Standard Time. Los Angeles based we are. All of our kittens will be available for adoption in about a week and a half to 2 weeks, depending on when we can get them spayed and neutered. And with that being said, I'm going to catch up with some chat. What was the thing I was talking about? Sparkle says, no, it's been so short with this group, I know. Oh, I do sound better. Yeah, I have a lot more energy today. I feel better. For those of you who don't know, like basically our entire family had bronchitis or has bronchitis and has been fighting it. We got tested for the thing. It's not the thing. But yeah, it's been this thing where like every other day is just drastically different. So like, you know, I'll go one day where I'm like, I feel great. And then the next day I'm like coughing and dying. And I'm like, why? I don't understand. So we'll see. I feel good. Although there's a crappy taste in my mouth, which is super fun. But I'm not going to talk about that anymore because that's not exciting. There's Amanda. It's probably food time for the kittens.
That's not exciting.
Talking about the taste in my mouth from the coughing of things.
Ew.
Yeah. Because somebody asked if I was... I don't know. Arthur is weird hyper right now. Yes. Let's do all of that. All right, let me catch up on if I missed...
Their water.
Of course, that's all they do.
It's a new thing.
Yeah.
It's their new favorite pastime.
So I read all of that, and dang it, skipped. Oh, Sparkle said, nice 11 shirt. Yeah, thank you. This was part of a... I don't remember. It's one of those subscription box things I got a while back. It's not Loot Crate, but Geek Fuel. And then it was well timed because I had it when we had the Stranger Things litter, so Strange Per Things litter, excuse me. Wait, okay. Stellar says last college week, engineer school, 4th year, then a 3-month break before last year and degree. Right on, awesome. Congrats. Yeah, our kids just finished school. Finish their school year. I mean, they've been home for a while, so it's not a whole lot of difference, just no homework.
No more yelling. It's going to be a big difference.
No more yelling. Yeah. Stellar says, gonna move to the U.S., then King Arthur. Threats will be taken seriously, Stellar. Sparkle says, yeah, they did a cool illustration on the shirt. Yeah. Would you recommend Stranger Things? I would.
Definitely.
I love it. It's a great show.
Especially if you were alive in the 80s.
Yeah, especially if you were alive in the 80s and played D&D. Or just into that style of, you know, sci-fi-ishness. I love it. I think it's great. Alright. Oh. I didn't put that on the bed. I was going to do that. In the box. But I gotta mark it. Or demark it. Redact it. What?
Brother. His brother coming.
Oh. Don't know. Okay.
Oh, so
Yep.
this one, I think. Oh, okay.
Alright. Yeah, so let's see, today. Jeez. Tommy, why are you all puffed out? You awake? You alive?
No.
Did you put
No.
any food in the toaster oven by any chance?
No.
Okay.
Just gonna sit here in silence and drink my coffee for the next 25 minutes.
That hurt.
Not all awake.
Okay. Sweet.
I had some crazy dreams.
Okay.
That is all.
Are they cat based?
No.
Alright. Yeah, we do these chats to give updates on the kittens and fostering and all those sorts of things, but also give everyone out there a chance to ask any questions. So if you do have questions about the kittens or fostering or live stream or anything like that, feel free to ask. Sparkle says, I had a couple days ago, I woke up and didn't know what was life. I feel ya. I've had a couple of those days this week as well.
Like you were afraid maybe you were still dreaming.
Something like that.
Or did the things you dreamed really happen in real life? Or were they dreams?
Is that where you're at?
Oh, I know they were dreams.
Okay.
Every once in a while you have those dreams that feel very real.
Yes.
And then they just like linger over your mood for the rest of the day.
Right. Well, don't have a linger. This is Thomas. Okay, we got an actual non-squirmy. There you go. That wasn't so squirmy.
He's 2 pounds, 2 ounces.
2 pounds, 2 ounces. He's the only one over 2.
Everybody else is like 113 or 14.
Okay.
So they're getting real close.
Closing in on 2. He's the first one over. So yeah, the 2 pound mark, for those of you who don't know, is when they can actually get spayed and neutered, and at that point, once they've had that, they'll be available for adoption. Drinks says Tommy is awesome. Sparkle says so pretty, he's gorgeous, dang. They're so into the box. Yeah. So we'll be getting into this box as well in a little bit later on. Stellar says I'm always confused on the weight units. What is 2 pounds in not pounds?
I don't know. 16 ounces are in 1 pound.
Does that help?
So if I say 2 pounds, 8 ounces, that means 2.5. 2 pounds, 2 ounces is like less than 2 1/4. I don't know what you equate a pound to.
If you have 8 Big Macs, is a Big Mac a 1/4 pounder? It's 2 patties, but is it the same?
The 1/4 pound is the patty itself, not the actual burger.
I was just trying to find a universal subtitle. Said 2 pounds of men. Yes, reference burger weight. If you have 8 Royales with cheese in France, you've got 2 pounds plus buns. Yes?
What? No.
This is Royale with cheese. It's from that movie with Quentin Tarantino.
I know what movie you're talking about.
Pulp Friction.
It's just, what did you say? Friction? Oh my god. Arthur is just like getting Tommy away.
Did somebody get up to the 2nd level?
Probably.
That camera is way wonky. Speaking of, I need to switch camera 5 to A. All right. Yeah. Are there any other major kitten updates?
1 pound is not a lot. Let's put it that way. An adult cat is like, I mean, females are generally smaller than males, but adult cats are usually around 10 to 15 pounds.
Yeah.
So 15 is a big, and 10 is like normal. Our cats, our 2 adult cats, the smaller one is 9 pounds and the larger one is like 11 and a half.
Oof.
So yeah, so that might help you. That's what an adult cat is. So these cats are like, less than a quarter, like 1/5 of 1/5 to 1/8 of an adult cat. 1 pound is not a lot, it's very light. So they're, almost 2 pounds, which is still pretty light. I'm just talking because I'm trying to wake myself up.
Hey, this iPad is just over 1 pound. It's like 1 pound 2 ounces. So 2 iPads. There you go.
A cup of coffee is about 2 pounds.
Yeah, my coffee's half full and it's a pound.
Yeah, I bet you this one is like 1.5 pounds to 2.
Hot, warm, so much warm. It's a couple ounces. It's 1/8.
1.5 pounds, yeah.
There you go.
Let's see here.
The scales of justice, folks.
It's weird because the coffee feels heavier.
Sure.
Gotcha.
And that's your kitten update. So from now on, we will give weight charts in mugs. Arthur is 2 mugs today. He has 1.3 hamburgers.
They're so stinking cute.
Empty mugs. Well, no, that was a pretty full mug.
So Polly and Arthur and Ada are all pretty much about the same weight now.
GT Owl says coffee heavier, Arthur wigglier.
Yeah.
Wigglier, hard to say.
Wigglier.
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 Great. Sparkle says it's getting complicated. Really? I thought that would help everything out. Right.
Hey, buddy. Polly, when you look at her, just looks teeny tiny.
Yeah.
Honestly. Tommy's the only one who looks like normal. All the rest of them just look so tiny when you look at them.
Look at the blue. Look at the blue. Sparkle says Polly is a combination of apple and coconut.
Yeah.
That is accurate.
Yep.
Like, she looks a lot like apple, but has the temperament of coconut. Is that what you're going for?
Looks wise, she's got coconuts, like.
I guess apple had
like,
that feel too.
Coconut had that like patchy. Like she's got his patches, but with apple's
her
color.
coloring.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did have kind of this temperament as well.
Yeah, she did. Apple, or
she's definitely more hyper than
now
Apple.
I'm gonna keep calling her Apple. What's her freaking name?
Polly.
Is so purry.
Yeah.
She's such a sweet kitten. Like, even though she's a little crazy with the playing, she's like so sweet.
Sparkle says Apple Plus. Yeah, she's 2.0.
She's super friendly and super purry. She's, I think, the most confident of this group.
Whoa. Stellar says Ada and Tommy love the tunnel. Look at that. Sparkle and Sparkle says she seems so sweet and she's always cuddling. Yeah. Yeah, for a cat that's that hyper, she's very cuddly.
She just purrs and purrs. Yeah.
Oof.
Most cats with that much energy don't.
Yeah, they don't want to like slow down.
They're like, leave me alone. I gotta run.
Born free.
But even like Ada and Tommy, I've managed to get them when they were napping to just like.
Yeah.
Let me pedal and do a lot of heavy petting while they were napping.
Right.
Look at her.
Oh wow, she just got right up on that
Yeah,
shelf.
she's
She didn't
getting
even use the panel below. She just kind of.
But she did.
Did she? I haven't
She
seen her.
climbed the side of the panel.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a lot of
She
cats
didn't climb
do
it
that.
like this way. She climbed it sideways to get up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why don't you play with the mouse on the bottom, dingus? Look.
Look at this nonsense.
She was doing this the other day. Look, play with the actual mouse part.
So
We'll
cute.
just chew
Oh
on
yeah.
We'll just chew on the strings.
You talk about the vinyl? Yeah. Can I put that mat down? Yeah, it's not glass, FYI. We wouldn't have glass in this room. That's crazy. It's just like big plastic sheeting, essentially. It's like thick vinyl.
Oh, the
Tespo.
Tespo, yeah.
Yeah. Stella was saying it's cute how they put their paws under the glass panels to play.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Sparkle said Polly got to the second one.
Mm-hmm.
It was awesome. Nice.
Yeah, I haven't seen the boys up there.
Mm-hmm.
Like yesterday, Polly and maybe Tommy were sleeping on the cat tree on the bottom one, but I still haven't seen anyone on the top pedestal of the cat tree yet. Now they're so quick.
Sparkle says, made of thin aerogel. I don't think we can afford fancy ass materials like that. That's like that super light, right? Alright, I'm gonna get a refill of coffee and put some English muffins in the toaster. You want a raisin English muffin? Do we have such things? What is Answer me!
Yeah, whatever. I don't know if we have any, but if we do, I'll eat one.
Looks like foggy jelly. Yeah. I know what you're talking about. It's like the lightest material in the world, right? Something like that.
Arthur, what are you doing? Crazy boy. Mommy! Yeah, Arthur's, he does keep eating cardboard. He is into cardboard. I don't understand it. Crazy fool. You're so funny this morning.
Found raisin English muffins. Do you want raisin English muffin?
I said yeah.
Okay. Rereading the chat.
Am I reading the chat? Of course. What? Yes, Arthur can now do unboxing videos for YouTube. Hilarious. Oh my god. Polly, what's going on with your ear? That's too funny. Her ear like flipped inside out. Maybe we should do it this way. Camp 2. I'm not sure which is the other one. This one? Nope. This one? Nope. This one? Nope. I don't think we have the other one. I can't do it. I can't put camera 1 inside camera 2. Dang it. I don't know how. I need Sam. But 3 of the cats are on this bed. Or we can go back here. Oh, where'd Ada go? Oh, she's by my feet. She's by my feet. Hey, getting some water? Good girl.
Toaster ring.
Yeah.
What I miss?
Nothing.
Says Arthur can now do unboxing videos
he
for
was
YouTube.
trying to eat the box and
Excellent.
saying he always eats the cardboard. And then I switched from that to this, and I was trying to figure out how to get the GoPro inside this one, but it doesn't seem to be possible.
I have to add the
But
source.
it doesn't matter because Ada's not on that anyway, so they're all in here.
Yeah, I'd have to add the source.
It's fine. No worries. Hello.
Okay, okay.
Hello.
Yeah. Headphones over here.
Beautiful girl. How is my little sweets today? Oh, you are so teeny tiny.
Okay.
Can you say hi to the people? Hello, people. Hello. Oh my god, I can barely stand to look at my roots.
Me too.
Pay no attention to me.
Man.
I know you roots. Just look at this cute catty. Oh, so cute.
Sparkle says she looks so small.
She is. She just wants to hop down.
Yep.
You want to look at the camera? Oh, you want to hop onto the dresser? She's like, ooh, what's this fun stuff up here? What's this fun stuff, huh?
This closed captioning. We may have to explore another closed captioning. What? What? What is that?
What?
I don't know. I said we may have to explore another closed captioning, and there was a word on there that it censored, and it made it look real bad. Made it look like I said something real bad.
Closed ass.
No, it didn't say anything about that. Look, I'll try and find that moment. Somebody clip it real quick. CC is working against you. Speaking of, so Mixer just released early access to Mixer clipping for anyone, not just partners. You just have to kind of sign up, and it's like a 2-day process. So we got access to that on Thursday actually. On Thursday. So if you're a Mixer user, you can now go somewhere around here and hover over the video, see the little clapboard, and do a clip, which you could do if you're on Twitch or DLive for forever. So thank you to everyone who does those. I will be looking at them, and we'll be posting. I keep saying I'm gonna post a montage video on YouTube of all the clips.
Just make one?
Yeah, but then you had notes, and I haven't had time to fix it.
That was like one note. Really?
Yeah. Well, also because work just like switched over. Like I lost access to my Adobe suite for a couple days because they had to like create new accounts with the new business cards and all that stuff. So it's all their fault, probably. But speaking of other new features, for those of you who are over on Twitch, if you use Better TV, I uploaded a bunch of new emotes to that. Well, shared a bunch. I uploaded a few, and then they have like a global library. So I shared a bunch of those because that's super easy. Plus those are animated ones. And I feel like there was some other update. There's one. How does pointing work? I can't actually see them on this chat, but I know that one is one you got there. Let's see, over on DLive, they recently enabled donations through BTT and TronLink. So if you use DLive, you can donate to support the kittens through cryptocurrency. All money will go through to support the kittens as soon as I figure out how to actually convert that into cash. Stellar clipped the situation. Just Dice, hey man, says I don't know if you were stretching there or something, but dang, with this thing, when I was trying to point to the chat, that's over there, which you guys can't even see anyway. But I mean, I guess most chats line up over on that area. Because pointing is backward, it's mirrored. Otherwise, my 11s would go the wrong way, and you'd be like, what does that say? Nah, he's stretching. Yep, that's my big stretch of the day. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. Winded. Cool. Got any other major updates? Cat. You got foster mentory updates? Anything you want to put out there? Mentees be dumb, yo. Is that it? No?
That's not true.
Sorry, mentees.
Not at all. It's just, I just had some
tough moments this week.
I only have one mentee now.
Oh, that's good.
The past couple that I've had have just had very traumatizing events happen, so it's been hard.
Yeah.
And apparently everybody else's has been pretty easy.
Oh,
because they asked everybody to like report back, like, have their kittens been adopted?
Right.
Are they possibly ready for new kittens? How did it go?
Yeah.
You know, do they need to be mentored further, or are they good to go on their own now? Kind of thing. So we had to report back.
Right.
And I was just like, this sucked and that sucked and everything sucked, and it wasn't the mentee's fault. It was just a crappy kitten situation.
No.
But everybody else's seemed to be
Yeah.
walking the park. It's like, man, I guess that was just me. I just got bad luck. But the one that I have now, the foster that I'm mentoring right now, just got 5 bottle babies.
Oh, that's.
And they seem to be doing okay.
Yeah.
So, cross your fingers. It goes well.
How does crossing work?
Definitely learned my lesson about, like, the minute anybody has any medical question at all, I'm just gonna be like, call Ben immediately.
Right.
Like, I'm just not, like, yeah. Don't want that to be on me.
Okay. Should probably go check on our food in a minute. Other updates. So for the most part, I'm taking all of these chats and we're putting them up as independent archives on our YouTube. So if you miss one or come to one late, you'll be able to like check them out. Usually by the next day on YouTube, and if you go into the description, it'll have bookmarks with timestamps of like different moments, like when we answer specific questions or do close-ups of the kittens, or like today we're going to unbox this box. So that's a new thing that we're working on. I don't put them all up because occasionally we have one like Thursday where we're all just like zombies and it's not really that interesting. Thursday was pretty slow. But the good ones are going to be archived on YouTube. Sparkle says, be right back. Damn it, that's it. I'm out of here. And then I've been doing a little more blog content over on cuteavalanche.com/blog. Trying to get more pictures up on the Instagram and stuff like that.
That camera down there got moved.
Yeah,
She moved it.
I didn't.
Okay.
It's still not working exactly right. I'm having issues with it. Yes. Alright, I'm gonna go check on the English muffins. What? Okay. Mine's the one in the back.
Okay.
So butter that up. Butter that jumpy. Alright. I'm gonna go to the floor. Oh no, Polly. Where's Ada? In the tunnel? Or Tommy, I guess, is in the tunnel. Oh, I know what I was gonna do. I was gonna try and load this app. Not important. This thing is not charged enough. Let me charge the iPad, and then maybe later I'll load the app. There's actually a couple different apps. One that is games for cats, and one that has a like an AI that identifies different breeds. So I thought we'd add that for fun. Not that I can show it on screen, but you know, be interesting. So yeah, wait. Today. So these guys are still, they're 7 weeks old right now. They'll turn 8 weeks on Tuesday. So, yeah. And then it's going to be another week or so, and then they'll be available for adoption, most likely. For those of you who don't know, they'll be available for adoption in the Los Angeles area. We will be trying to adopt them out in pairs. I think Amanda wants to keep the 2 white ones together and the calico and the tabby together, if possible. GT asks, do you know if the group of kittens are from the same mother? I'm entirely new to kittens as a world, so I wasn't sure if it's normal for them to be different colors and patterns. Yeah, so we don't really know. As fosters, we get very little information prior to them coming here, with a few exceptions. So generally what happens is they're dropped off at a shelter, although in this case I'm not positive that was even true. They may have gone straight to the rescue we volunteer through, but they were grouped as one litter, so we're pretty sure they're from the same litter. With cats, the interesting thing is one mother can mate with multiple fathers, and that's part of why you'll see such a wide variety in a litter like that. So they could actually just be half siblings. I mean, aside from the fact that, stray cats and house cats have a many varied gene pool to start with if they're not a purebred. But yeah, it could just be multiple fathers, or just random genetics in general. Yeah, we've had several litters that are on the larger side, like 6 or 7, where it's like a black cat, 2 orange tabbies, a gray tabby, a calico, a tortie. So yes, that litters can be a many varied thing. We did suspect that it could be a combined, where like they were just 2 separate litters, but that would be a pretty small litter. Yeah, the interesting thing is the 2 white cats have heterochroma, so they have a blue eye and a green eye, which neither of the other 2 cats have. I steal you. Thank you for coming. Let's show off your crazy face. Yeah, can we? Let's go big. Go big or go home, kitten. There you go. GT says that's really interesting information. Thank you. They definitely seem to get on really well as a litter. Yes, they do. They're really good. All right, go. Sparkle says, "Baby Yoda." Thanks, Joe. Hope I pronounced that even remotely accurate. Let's go to kittens. Wish we had a slightly closer camera on that side. If I could just have like 8 cameras, that'd be swell. Or just 2 of those really expensive $1,000 PTZ cameras. But yeah, if you have any more questions, feel free to ask. That's why we're here and why we do the chats. We are going to open that box probably in another 20 minutes or so. Sparkle says a drone with a 360 cam. That would be amazing. If it was autonomous and just like locked on, if it had like a kitten tracking AI on it, and it would just lock onto that, and just do its own thing, I would totally jump at that. Also, relatively quiet would be important. Like, okay, bagels. Yay! Sparkle says, and it could be super tiny and not super invasive. Yeah. Like a fly. Oh, super tiny. Let's see. I'm talking about getting a drone cam for the room. To fly a little drone around.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Get right up to Arthur.
How much would that cost?
I don't know, for one this big, probably a lot. Don't make a mess more yet. Another 5 years, they'll probably have something pretty close. Yeah, I don't know if you guys were here on Thursday when I was talking about it, but there was a PTZ cam. PTZ is pan, tilt, and zoom, so it's like does all of the motioning and stuff. That was like a Kickstarter and an Indiegogo. I guess they did an initial Kickstarter and then for some reason they did an Indiegogo after that. It was only like $100, but it's more like a GoPro, so there's no easy way to get it onto like the stream. But it had all the motion tracking and stuff. It's super cool. Sparkle says, or at least not mass produced yet. Yeah. GTC, most small drones probably aren't much smaller than the kittens. I mean, ones with cameras, yeah. I don't know if you guys have seen it. There's one that's like, it's probably as big as a bagel. And it's like it's like a kid's toy. It's probably $30, $40. And it has no controls. You just like bat it with your hand to like move it. And it just has an on and off trigger. That's the smallest one. It's the one
How does it fly?
the one Finn has. And it's just got blades and it just goes and you just hit it. It's all plastic. It's got a cage around the blades. You didn't see that when we were over there?
I didn't really understand what I was looking at, to be honest, but I do know what you're talking about.
I get that a lot.
Oh, you made a funny joke.
GT says the 360 cameras are great, though in terms of flexibility, they offer as all the control is based in the software, the physical movement of the camera. What?
I feel like having a drone in this room would be dangerous
No,
for
it's
the
not.
kittens.
It would have to be
Small, and
amazingly
they would get,
programmed.
like hurt or something.
Yeah. Well, I was saying it would have to be like completely autonomous and like have cat-based artificial intelligent tracking, so it knew exactly.
I feel like
You know.
I feel like it would either hurt the kittens or they would destroy it.
Maybe.
Or
I
just
think
be
that would be my
scary.
greater concern. Yeah, well, it's in a future where it's quiet, like those lights in Dune.
Okay.
Polly catches it out of the air. I'm sure.
Or just jumps on top of it and
Right.
rides it around.
That would actually be amazing, because then it would be like that Roomba thing. It would be like, oh,
Not in the air.
cat air, yeah. They could jump from here to the bed. They'd be fine. As long as they hit the bed. Sparkle says, now I want this.
But if she jumped on top of it, it would just weigh it down and it would fall. It wouldn't actually carry her weight.
Well, I'd have to be quick enough. Be like...
Those are all terrible ideas.
Be about this big. Hey, see, he's into it.
He's looking for a way to jump.
Oh, buddy, I'm sorry. All right. GT says, and this is when Arthur learned how to fly around the room. See? That was before I picked up the donut. LOL, Amanda, these are terrible ideas. You're not wrong. You know what? Screw you guys. I'm taking my English muffin and going home. Ah, damn it, I'm home. All right. Oh, in other news, I've printed out all of the tiles for my cat-based tabletop game.
Oh, I didn't know it was cat-based.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And so we have a game
Okay.
playing here. So wait up. I'm not going to give you the explicit rules right now, but basically, it is a board game with the intention of playing in a room with cats,
Probably want a cracker.
but also your cats. So like there are specific rules that apply to if the cat messes with the game. Oh, my reason. Oh, that's a bummer. That's really gross.
Yeah.
Sparkle says, oh my god, yes. Thank you, Sparkle. Oh, damn it. How did we miss? What?
Tired.
I can't even close the trap. Alright.
I need to get them down today, but I didn't realize how low I was. I'm not sure I'm gonna have enough.
I don't know. You have to make a run to Bridget's or something?
Bridget is out of town.
Oh crap. So me.
Yeah.
Stellar says, chance card, pet the closest kitty for 15 seconds. I'm still debating whether or not there's going to be cards in the deck because that seems like a pain in the butt for controlling around a group of cats. Although the simplest rule is if they knock down the deck of cards, everything gets shuffled back in. So maybe. It has to be stupidly complicated. Well, I'm trying to make two versions, one that I can actually play with Betty and Iris, or at least Betty,
Arthur.
and then one that like actual tabletop nerds would appreciate. Make it anarchy. GT says, kitty Jenga, it is then.
I'm so tired.
Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. You ran in front of my feet, you silly boy. Hi. So teeny tiny.
This
Show everybody your belly.
Jenga concept is giving me a horrible tower building idea.
You looking for your escape? Good. Smothered you enough, I guess. Not really.
Tower defense cat. Cluster of meows. Yeah, classroom of Rubios, that's what I said. Closed captioning.
Was this closed captioning thing free?
Yeah.
No,
I
it
don't
wasn't.
pay for things.
That explains it.
Maddox plays music. Perfect.
It's kind of entertaining though. I think
It is
It would
entertaining.
be boring if it really just literally said everything that we said.
That's true.
Like, where's the fun in that? That's my fun.
GTL says it might all end in catastrophe. Yeah. Stellar says it's like WinRAR, nobody pays for it, right? Sparkle says, pretty sure that's what she meant to say. That's the new, that's what she said, it's just that's what she meant to say. FYI for
So
anyone.
like the closed caption is just reading my mind.
Yeah,
It's
that's
taking
right.
what I've said out loud and going, but what she really meant was this. Yes. Okay.
Yep.
Got it.
It shows what you're really thinking. Yes. Yeah. So yeah, for anyone who's interested in this amazing technology for their own stream, it's available for people on Mixer through Pixel Chat. What is the actual website? Pixelchat.tv, which they actually have more than just the closed captioning.
Why are you advertising for these people?
I like it.
Well, then they should give you a better version.
I mean, maybe if more people sign up, they'll make a better version. It's pretty much the oldest bot for Mixer. It's been around since Beam. And updated since then too. No, I'm just kidding. The guy who does it, and I think it's just him doing it. I think he's a solo operation. Like, he's pretty responsive to when the community like says things or asks for things. GT says this closed caption telepathy provided by. Yeah. And next on What Will I Say? This chat here. Yeah, that's better. Wow, AI has gotten far. Alright, food time. Cat's food. Let's at least go to that. Better. Alright. I'll be right back, and then maybe we'll open the box.
I'm not awake yet. I'm just gonna watch cats eat and listen to their sounds.
Alright. I'm back. Slightly lightheaded.
You alright?
Yeah?
That was loud. I'm sure everybody heard
Oh, really? Great. Sorry, folks.
Yeah, we gotta do something.
Yep. I gotta start taking that medication again. I stopped. I don't know. Are you still taking it? Okay. Great.
It's not really.
Yeah, it's not a big help. I don't know.
Maybe antibiotics.
Thanks, grief. Does anybody out there who uses OBS by any chance know of a script or plugin that, or even Stream Deck, easily allows you to like mark specific timestamps based on like either the stream time or like the recording time? Basically, I was looking to just try and find some quick way to like record segments and chapters during these chats, so I could just be like, hey, that was a thing, I'll hit a button, now I can refer to that. Because otherwise, once this is done, I spend like another hour reviewing all the footage to find like different moments and like writing down the timestamps in the YouTube archive. Sparkle says, I think I just end up clipping if needed. Yeah, this is more for using YouTube chapters after the fact. So I have like a index of what happened, basically. Can't be that hard, right? Not that I'm a good coder. I wonder. Let me take a quick look at the Stream Deck software. Those people be smart. Oh no, dang it. Did not want to full screen that. Stop doing it. Grief says, honeys are hungry. Yeah.
Tommy wants to know what's in the box.
Is it time to open that? Alright, hang on.
How are we doing it? Are you going to,
Heard you call her small.
are you
Jeez.
going to, like, record it, or?
I mean, I'm recording the whole chat right now. So, yes.
Are you going to make a clip of it after this chat?
I can.
Do we need to do something on our phones, or?
I don't know. Do you think we need to do something on our phones? Yeah. You think I get to...
I don't know. I don't even know where my phone is.
Okay.
Maybe it's out in the other room.
Alright, let me catch up on this chat really quick. Sparkle said, good job eating Polly. GT says, wow, Polly ate her breakfast. Now she's eating Tommy and Ada's. She heard you call her small. I'm not a small kitten. I am a small lion. Polly. Sam, I can CC attend. Wait, what? What was that? Also, should I have the closed captioning on for the unboxing? I feel like that could lead to weird... No? Do you think I should turn it off for this part? Alright. Did I make a button for that? Alright. I gotta do this manually. Hang on, guys. Say goodbye to your comic relief. Nope, you didn't get to see whatever that said. It actually was right. Okay. Well, that's good. It's almost at the 1 hour mark, so it should be easy enough to find in the full archive. What are you doing? Oh, I see. I said I can, and it wrote attend. Got it. You have to sit up for this part. Should I record this on my phone or something?
Maybe.
Don't be sleepy. Amanda, surprise nap is super effective. No, it's not.
Oh, God.
Yes?
I'm so tired.
What you want to do, boss?
I don't know. What was the question?
I need to record a separate video or anything.
Maybe.
Oh my God.
I don't think it would be a bad idea.
I mean, we can always put the stuff back in the box again and do a professional video later.
I'm gonna go get my phone though.
DJ Z, what up? Man, just getting your phone. So yeah, we are unpaid influencers with entirelypets.com. So they send us free, like a box of free stuff every couple of months. In exchange, we unbox it for all of you and put some pictures and videos up and stuff like that. So yes, we're debating on what level of commitment we have to the project. So yeah, you'll see on our blog everything that's in this blocks. Everything that's in this box will be squares and triangles. What? Everything that comes out of this box, we're going to do a blog post that'll have links to all of the individual items at the Entirely Pets website. So obviously, if that's not obvious, those are affiliate links. We might make money off of that. Disclaimer here. Get your blocks ready. And all money we make does go to supporting the kittens. Sparkle says, I think you broke my brain. It's a little too many R's in that sentence for me. I mean, broke your brain? Oh, with the squares and triangles? Good, great. Everything is just squares and triangles. You know computers. Wait, squares are triangles. Oh no! Tim and Eric explosion universe thing. Okay. Where's Amanda? Yeah, we have to do a different video because the audio quality on this is not great. At least they aren't squircles. Now that's spoken like someone who actually would watch Tim and Eric. I would like to point out how nice and shapely this box came to us from the good old, I think it came through USPS actually. And I distinctly heard them just be like, great, thanks guys. They better take better care of my Fabergé eggs. I know, right? It's like, punt? GT bringing the comedy. Yeah, that was kicked. Oh my god. Generally, they're pretty good out here. This one guy, man, clearly had to get somewhere in a hurry. Angry cat. Here, Tommy, let's bring this a little closer. Come here. Here. Here's the sparkle ball. Why is it taking Amanda so long? Maybe he's going through some stuff. You mean emotionally or my mail? Yeah, side note. So it was recently, I'm setting this up for a reason. It was recently like 90 degrees out here. Which for those of you who don't go with Celsius, this super warm is hot. It's like a super hot summer day. And my office, since we've all been working from home, sent a subscription snack box. So it's the Snack Nation box, if anyone knows, which is kind of on the healthier side of snacks, but it was filled with snacks. can confirm it's hot. And when it showed up on my doorstep, the tape that holds it down was no longer holding it down, and I'm like, I'm going to make the positive assumption that the heat is responsible for this box not being closed, and not that the UPS guy got hungry. My snack box. All right.
Let's do it. Ready?
Doing it. Sparkle face.
Opening the box. So, this is a box from. Is it entirely pets or healthy pets?
I mean,
what's the card say? Entirely
the cards
pets?
say entirely
Entirely
pets.com.
pets. It used to be healthy pets.
Yeah, they're like this.
I think it's a name change.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But both websites, I think, still exist.
Really?
I believe so. But we
Okay.
should say entirely pets.
Start over. Tilt the camera a
This way?
Nope, other way. Yep. Okie dokie. This is a box from Entirely Pets. They send us boxes like quarterly-ish,
Yeah.
every few months, with stuff for the kitties.
Yeah. We are influencers for them. I think we're one of very few cat influencers. They have a whole lot
they have
of
dog,
dog
mostly
ones.
dog influencers.
What's up, Cinestick?
I can't figure it out. There we go.
Alright, so we're gonna go through this and see what new things we have. New things
Sprinkled in
new
paper, my
things.
favorite.
That's for the cats. Where are the
Cats.
Give me
That's
kittens.
for the
Give me
cats.
some kittens.
So first up we have Veterinary Science Probiotics.
I'm gonna eat some of these now.
And we have Cosmic Gold Catnip Bubbles.
I'm gonna blow some of these now. Meow. I gotta take the other take back. So these are actually like bubbles, like you would have on a summer day with like a little, but it's got catnip essence in it, or oil, or whatever.
Litter Attract.
So we use this a lot, especially with younger kittens or like feral cats or strays that come to us who are not used to just traditional litter. This kind of helps them get into that, so it's a good litter training thing.
Alright.
Is the bubbles, are they okay for kittens? Yes.
They're specifically made for kittens.
Yeah, they're specifically
Cats.
help.
This is what I'm super excited about.
Boxes!
These are Feliway, which is like
these are
a
the collars?
pheromone thing that's used for calming cats or helping with undesirable behaviors. So we use the spray a lot. I use that, like I spray the carrier before I put them in it to take them to like an adoption event or a vet. And then when I'm at an adoption event, I'll like spray the crate that I put them in, that kind of thing. We use that a lot. We also use the collars a lot.
Yeah.
For like adult cats that are having some issues.
So is this a plug-in?
No, the plugins we've also used in the past as well. It's like a plug-in diffuser thing in the wall. So I've never tried these before, so I'm super excited about them. They're wipes.
Feliway wipes.
Yes.
Interesting.
So you could wipe out your carrier rather than spraying it.
Oh, okay.
But I have to read if this is possible. But if I could actually wipe the cat with them,
Right.
I don't know if that's safe to do. I have to figure that out. But if I could do that, I think that would be really great, because every once in a while we have those issues where like cats return from the vet from getting spayed and neutered and one of them smells weird and everybody's like hissing and growling at that cat. Or like, when we had the whole Nova and Orion situation, I feel like that might have been helpful too, to like just wipe down each cat quickly.
I mean,
to both smell the same.
It says eye irritant, which makes it imply that you
Well, it would
are
just be,
just
like,
avoiding
right
the
here.
eyes. So that I think, yeah, that's what I'm saying is like, because they specifically put that, it feels like, yes, you could do that. But yeah, we should double check. Cool. Sparkle wants to know if we'll do the bubbles. The Catnip Bubbles.
Yeah, we could. And then the last thing in here is.
That's not the last thing in there.
Yeah, the other things are in. What? This
Okay. All right.
is this. Thanks for
So this is a
interrupting me in my thought.
litter locker refill, but it's not for the unit that we have. So
Yeah, it's a refill for a litter,
it's like litter bags.
thing, which we have the litter genie, and this is for litter locker, which is a different thing and a different shape. So
Yeah.
I mean, I suppose we could remove it from this
That
cartridge and still use it, or we could see if maybe we could
exchange it.
exchange it, or just donate this to somebody
Yeah.
else who has one.
It might work in that other thing though. Let's double check.
Oh, that's true.
We have another thing.
We have a second one that we recently got from
Hey,
someone,
Sharice.
passed down from
Yeah.
someone, which it might be.
Yeah, it's not the
If-
same
if-
brand,
if
but it
this is
seems about that shape.
That would be useful, because then if we have cats in another room, which we can do,
Yeah.
we could have two things going.
GT says the bubbles would make for a great photo slow-mo video for social media. Good idea.
Yeah, sometimes kittens aren't really affected by catnip so much. You move this over somewhere. But they might just, even if they're not affected by the extent of the catnip or whatever, they might just be
Like the
super
bubbles.
curious about the bubbles. Yeah,
Do you want to open it?
it's fine.
Do you want that one or the one we got the other time?
This one's fine.
Gonna do it. Alright, we'll test it out. Hello, Sherry, over on Twitch.
Super potent. How's it go?
It's super effective. Sparkle says, I remember we had a catnip plant and put it outside, and the next time I saw it, the container was just full of dirt and cat hair. Yeah.
What?
They had a catnip plant, they put it outside, and then when they went back to look at it, it was basically just cat hair. It was empty.
My parents have a catnip plant, and they dry out the leaves and like, bottle it and stuff. That's the remnants.
They are not paying attention. What's up, Red Rose? Console Nation? How you doing?
It didn't work that time.
Oh, I should turn the,
Arthur, pay attention. Tommy's the only one who's noticed.
under the tunnel. You and you. Alright, well.
Popped in their faces.
Yeah, that was not what I expected you to do. Red Rose says, good. How are the kittens? The kittens are doing great. One of them is over 2 pounds. The others are fast approaching, so that's all good. They will, thanks for the follow, Batuma. Yeah, they're not super interested in these bubbles. We'll have to try.
Tommy's just watching them. The others aren't even like noticing them when they're in the
I
air.
think Ada just caught wind of it.
Ada also got a little in her eye,
No.
which is not cool.
He's like, what the hell? I saw that show, The Prisoner. This is exactly what came after
in
them.
my eye, and it's not.
Like any, well, the chat's going a little fast now. GT said, like any kids, the packaging is more interesting than the content. Yes. Red Rose, which kitten is which? I've seen the names and I was wondering who is who. All right, we'll get into that in just a minute.
Here,
I'm gonna turn the captioning on first. Let me do that.
Arthur is the brown tabby. Tommy is the big white one behind him next to the pillow. The other all white one is Ada. And Polly is this one behind me, who is mostly white with a little calico on her head and tail.
Yeah.
So Arthur and Polly, and then Ada and Tommy are the two white ones.
I'll do close-ups in a little bit. Alright, so thanks to Entirely Pets for all that stuff.
Thank you.
Should we rebox it so that we can do that again in a more professional style? I don't know.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, for those of you just joining us, FYI, I'm Sam, this is Amanda. We've been fostering for about 3 years. We foster kittens all year round and live stream our journey. And we do these chats 4 times a week, Monday around noon, Tuesday and Thursday at 9:30 p.m., and Saturday mornings at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if you do have any questions, feel free to ask. Just like Red Rose on DLive asks, how do you tell the difference between the two white ones? So it's really hard to tell on camera, I'll tell you that for sure. The boy, Tommy, is slightly bigger. He's the one over in the cat tree right now. And he has a little gray, it's real light.
It's like a couple wispy hairs.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even call it a patch.
Yeah, it's just a small amount of gray hair.
It's like a smudge.
Yeah.
It looks like he got a little dirt on him.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, literally when he came to us for a day or two, we were like wondering if that was going to wash off.
I thought it was just dirt.
Yeah. So he's a little bigger. He has that. And then Ada, the girl, a little smaller. Her hair is softer and a little...
Shorter?
I was going to say fluffier, but it's more
thicker.
like his is a little more... She has like a smoother coat, and his is a little more coarse,
Yeah.
I guess is how I would phrase it.
She's it's thicker, fluffier than his.
Her ears are a little pointier and have tufts, like very small tufts of hair at the tips.
The hair tufts are less noticeable now. I
Yeah,
feel
they
like.
are. I was saying
But
that,
definitely
and I
the
was like,
shape of their ears is different.
Yeah, so it is really hard to tell on camera unless
His-
they're real close and right next to each
His
other.
ears are bigger and they're like a little
Spread
bit pointed
out.
outward, whereas hers are smaller and more like up,
Upright, yeah.
and inward and
Yeah.
up.
So yeah, that's basically it.
Yeah, I mean, the patch on his little head is.
That's
really
the
hard
most
to
obvious,
see.
but it's so hard to
That's how we tell them apart, just by looking at them most of the time, is by his head. But on camera, it's very, very difficult to see.
see. Yeah. And thanks for the diamond, Red Rose.
Good boy.
He's pretty soft. She is way softer.
They're getting way softer. They were all very like coarse-haired when we got them, and now they're getting a lot softer.
Yeah.
But Ada's always been the softest.
Stellar says, wow, he's not stressed at all. Yeah,
No, he's pretty confident.
he's pretty good.
He and Polly, she's the most relaxed. Where's Ada?
Oh, I was just wondering that.
I'm worried about her.
Why? Because of
Eyes.
eyes?
Yeah.
The bubbles?
Because I got a little bit in my eye and it still stings.
Oh, right. Is she in the tunnel?
She's over there.
Okay. What are you doing?
I don't know.
Why?
I don't know. So we can see all the cats all at once.
Just get rid of it.
Excuse me?
Just go to the floor. I don't know.
Go to what?
Go to the forced lip, the quad.
But then everything's smaller. And there's just a lot of foot action, which is not necessary because there are no cats down there.
Jump through the hoop.
Yeah. Wouldn't it be amazing if he actually did that?
Yeah, he's too occupied with that paper.
Oh, Tommy just climbed up the shelf.
Oh, that went too far. Sounds like TV change.
Hi, can I help you?
I'm scared of this part.
I'm scared of this part.
Yeah, but also, because I still
Puff and Rock?
They said last time before.
Okay.
It wasn't the last. It really wasn't the last time.
Okay, we'll switch. I'm curious to see how our adult cats react to those bubbles.
Yeah, me too.
I feel
That's
like
what I was-
Laura would like them.
Come here. Sorry, I snagged you. Thanks, Sherry. By the way, if you're not already, you can find us on Twitter at CuteAvalanche as well. That's Arthur. Red Rose says, have a good rest of your day. Thanks for answering all my questions. Of course, anytime. Hope to see you at the next chat. Sparkle says, Arthur was so funny. I know, he's so good. I think Mommy's gonna put on Puff and Rock, honey. Now she's in kitten land. Did I miss anything else in the chat? Oh, Console also said thanks for the chat and showing the kittens. Have a good day. Alright, see you, Console. Nation. I'm getting hungry. I may have to wrap this up on the human aspect soon. Or at least take a break and come back. Yeah. Stellar says he is so pretty. I know. Yeah. He's a gorgeous cat.
He's like, I'm playing with Iris hand. So cute.
Is he licking you or nibbling?
He's like, I nibble you and lick you. He's licking and nibbling, and that's funny. Hey, lick my hands. Oh, you let them. I think we want to play with it. You're the one that play with the rubber thing. Oh, you do it.
Oh, paper down.
Oh.
What did Mommy leave to do? I thought she was just going to go put the new show on.
You're such a good girl.
You're good. Here. I don't know if you guys can see Holly in the paper and Arthur was like
Iris,
on
we're
her.
switching to Puff and Rock right after this one.
Playing with paper mostly. I think I just. Mean says, have you been checking Facebook? There might be two now. You know what? I saw the notification, and then when I clicked on it, oh yeah, no, it took me to the post. I just didn't see your comment, so I assume your comment just had our tag in it. Hey, no space, no time. Welcome back. Says these kitties are a pretty good size. Have they been fixed yet? No. Only one of them is actually over 2 pounds at this point. The other 3 are still closing in on it, so we haven't made appointments for them to be fixed at this point. What's up? Yes. Are you doing meds?
Spending my entire day today making apricots.
Yeah.
Jam and have some.
Okay. Okay.
That's my whole plan for the day.
Sounds good.
What am I trying to do here?
Oh yeah. How much left was in that show before we switch? Is Betty gonna come get us? She's typing. I'll be right back, guys. Any coffee left, or is it all gone? Hey, Laura, what are you doing?
Just a kid play with family.
Say that again? Okay. This one's almost done and we're switching the puffin now.
It's the producer part.
Sorry, I had to text.
Producer part.
My mentee person's kitten is crashing.
Oh no.
And apparently, my phone was out in the living room, and so they texted me like almost an hour ago.
That's not cool. Shelf kittens.
I'm trying to use my calculator to do the next. Alright. Let's go. 114, 114, 114, and 2, 2. 14 and 16, 30. Okay. Alright, I'm giving these kittens a little bit of dewormer. And you're just wondering what I am doing to them. Alright, we're going to start with Thomas. Actually, we're not going to start with you, we're going to start with Ada. Now we're going to do Thomas. Good boy. We're going to do Polly. They're all up here on this shelf.
See that? Alright, bedtime.
Girl,
Back.
and all I need is Arthur, and I don't know where he is.
In the tunnel? Nope, he's in the shark.
I figured they would all go pass out after they ate.
What's up, shark boy?
I have just enough
Shark.
left. I'm gonna need to refill. Refill my Stronget. Alright. Write that down.
Oh, why? Ash, come on. Unnecessary. Well, it feels like a natural conclusion to our chat has kind of happened. But if anyone still has any questions, feel free to ask. Or just has stuff to say, feel free. This is your platform. I'm going to do our Community Pets portal, which I need to change the way the thing works on screen. But you can submit your pets to be seen on screen by going to cuteavalanche.com/submit. And, wait, let's go to, I don't know, this. They will show up here. Yeah, we'll post any submissions on our Instagram as long as they don't break our terms. And then, yeah, they can be seen here. So if there are other fosters out there, you can get a little boost on your fosters, if you're involved in their adoptions and whatnot. Or if you just want to show off your pets, go for it. QAvalanche.com/submit. I need to change all that text stuff that comes up from there. Maybe I'll work on that today. Oh, you missed it. Man, it was a little busy.
What?
There's that picture of the two cats watching our stream from a while ago that I pointed out last time. Oh, okay, you did see it? Okay. Just move the little cat guy to the other side so it doesn't block people's names. Alright. I think that's probably going to do it for us as far as the human portion of the chat goes. You can catch our next chat Monday at noon Pacific Standard Time, Los Angeles based. Of course, the Cat Cam is 24/7, so feel free to hang out whenever. I'm gonna step out and maybe in and out of the room today, tweaking a few things. But thanks for hanging out. Thanks for joining us. This was a fun chat today. And peace me out.